this message and talk about the building of the tabernacle. Because I spoke to a sister and she said to me, well, sister, how is it that a woman is building the tabernacle? And I said, yeah, sister, you're right. I feel the same way. I would have never thought that the Most High would use me in this way to build his tabernacle. I said, but obviously, I thought that, with the understanding that, I got from, like, with the GOCC, with the different elders telling me that the Most High don't deal with women. So I was very taken aback in this whole process of, how the Most High dealt with me concerning those holy days, why it was so hard on my spirit that I had to, figure out them holy days, and it took like 3 years for other people to kind of catch on about the holy days. Now it's very clear, and I thank the Most High that it was correct that we needed to understand how important those holy days were. And so now here we are about tabernacles, talking about the tabernacles and tents, and what I'm getting from most of the brothers, all I'm hearing is we don't have to prepare. They don't know how things are gonna manifest as far as us being in the wilderness. They just like nobody has any idea. And so here I am making videos about tents and building the tabernacle, and if it's the Most High just using me in that way, maybe I won't be the person who build the tabernacle. Maybe that's not the Most High will. Maybe it's just for me to give people a push in understanding what needs to be done. I don't have the answer. All I know is I'm trying to be obedient to the Most High and do what he shows me and tells me to do. And it's not for other people to really understand. Obviously, others are not going to understand. But only thing is that the Most High will be done. So if it takes another year or two for brothers to start to grasp the concept of, yes, we will have to buy tents, and yes, they will have to come together and build the tabernacle, so be it. I have no problem with it. All I ask is the Most High use me any way he feel fit. And I'm not trying to go against the Most High. I'm not trying to speak against the Most High or speak against anybody in that manner. I'm not. All I'm here is to do what the Most High tells me to do. If he told me to move, I move. If he tells me to stay, I stay. If he tells me to go buy a tent, I go buy a tent. And even though people may not understand it, and I wanted to speak about building the tabernacle. Everybody, when in the days of our forefathers with Moses, everybody didn't participate in building the tabernacle. When we go into the scriptures, it says the wise among the people lended their gifts and gave money and gave things. It was the wise. Everybody didn't do it, because you have to understand that this is a spiritual thing. And a lot of people, they're not of the spirit. And even though Israel, they do not understand things of the spirit. And so when the Most High commands us to do certain things, a lot of our people, our forefathers, rebelled against the Most High. And a lot of people didn't make it in the wilderness just because that same spirit. So you really need to understand the spirit that you're operating in when you kind of bucking up against something that the Most High. If you read in the scriptures and you studying to show yourself approved to a higher, you know that we will go back under the law. We will have a tabernacle again. We will dwell in tents. This is all in the Bible. So I don't understand how people can act like they don't know how we're going to have tents. They don't know how these things are going to manifest itself. When you go through the scriptures and you see that our forefathers all prepared. When they walked out of Egypt, they walked out with things that helped sustain them, and when they ran out, then the Most High kicked in and sustained them. So I just don't understand how brothers and sisters don't see what it is that our part that we have to play. We have to be obedient. You have to be spiritually grounded and connected to the Most High. And the scriptures they speak loud. And I don't understand how, it's so hard for our brothers and sisters to grasp what it is that we have to do. The Most High is commanding us to get ready, that Christ is coming. How he's commanding us is the prophecies of, we're seeing the birth pains, we're seeing it's coming to pass. Get prepared. Yes, you're going to need a tent. If you're a man and you have a wife and kids, you're going to need a tent. If you're a woman and you have children, you're going to need a tent. I'm single and I got me a tent. I know that I'm going to need a tent. So I can't really understand why, there's any pushback about buying tents, and building a tabernacle. Again, maybe the Most High willing, maybe it won't be me who build the tabernacle. And if I'm just putting the incentive into the person who is going to actually build the tabernacle, then